Oh yeah, Love Them Knives channel, LTK, Talking Rake. Just fascinated by these knives, and there were a bunch of different models that I had overlooked and just kind of cruised on by. And later I kind of came back to them and decided, I really do want to get my hands on them, put them on my channel. Um, they're fascinating, and you know what? We do a lot of budget stuff on this channel, yeah, and we've done a lot of pretty expensive stuff too. But I think it's kind of fun to get back to the budget or more affordable lines of knives. And you know what? These are really good knives. These are really quality knives. These rake knives got a little blue, accent here on the pocket clip. Check that pocket clip out, huh? Interesting, different. 2 screws. Hold it right in place. And no left-hand carry. Apparently, the Chinese people think that we are all right-handed. I don't know. I'm just giving them a hard time. Sandvik steel on the blade, and really shiny blade. Yeah, it is. P105-Q is the model number. 14C28N Sandvik steel. This is almost a full flat grind. And look at the jimping up here. Pretty good right there. Got a little cutaway here on the blue and black G10 scales. That's nice. Pretty thick G10 slabs in there, right? Liner lock. Ooh, lock up there is at least 50%. But you've got an obvious pass through with a little bit of gear jimping on there so you can disengage. Flipping is great, and of course you can gravity flip them just like all the rest of the rake and real steel and best tech and whatever knives. They the bearings are so nice on these pivots that you don't need a real hard detent to have enough energy for this to fully flip out, because they are just just look at, yeah, not a problem. So, but it doesn't just guillotine down. It's pretty good action on here, right? There's detent. It's there. Centered right up. Oh, yeah. This is like, fairly thick, heavy, fills the hand, good working man knife, good for just throwing in your jeans and not worrying about it getting scuffed up because it's G10, pretty grippy, and it's contoured. This is cutaway here. This is cutaway here. This is cutaway here. If I can get you the angle here, you can see how this is this over here too. So they're doing that to expose, to kind of make it interesting, plus expose these different layers of blue and black, as it were. See that? Of course, this, for your finger choil and comfort here in gripping it, and it fits the hand very nicely. Right here, not a problem. Little choil here for your sharpening. Big, tall, almost flat grind, like I said. Good for piercing. Great for slicing. And of course, being a flipper, it doesn't really, you don't get the full belly here, but you get a lot with this flipper tab. For some reason, it's not raising it like a lot of flippers. That's not bad. Good action, really good action. Lanyard hole, tubed through a black G10 backspacer. Accessible screws with your Torx, nice and shiny, well done. Like I said, kind of a deep carry pocket clip. Not bad there. Now, what do we got? About 3.5 maybe millimeters? 0.138 of an inch. So that'd be, about 3.5 millimeter thick blade stock of the Sandvik steel. Very non-corrosive. Good stainless. 15.5 millimeter thick. So yeah, 6/10 of an inch. A lot of handful there. Fat fatty. Big fat fatty. Yeah, let's get, come here, Hollywood. Okay, so we got the Para 2. What do you think? Ooh, I think we got some challenge going on there. I think we got a bigger knife here than the Para 2. Let's switch them around for aspect ratio purposes and go pivot to pivot. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. Isn't it? Yeah, it's right in there. Now, the Para 2, come on. Yeah, 8 3/8. So it's a little bit bigger maybe than my my Manix. I think my Manix is about right, 8 even. So, and it is. It's 8 even. So, yeah, this would be maybe making the Manix look a little small, huh? Yeah, it does. So, with that in mind, let's chunk this one out. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 3 3/4 inch blade, 8 3/8. So really, paramilitary. Although shorter handle, longer blade. You know, if you're going to lay it down, come on, let's not get it in here yet. You know, yeah, that blade's going to, you know, some people are going to say that's 3 3/4 all day long. Just depends on where you measure it. You know, where this comes out full length, then you're less than, you know, 96 millimeters would be 3 3/4. So this is like 92, 93, depending on where you measure it. So you can call it 3 5/8, 3 3/4, whatever. 8 3/8 overall. Fat in the hand, good action, no lockout like some of the others. Where are the others? Come here, the others. Okay, so like this. Yeah. This has got a lockout here. Push forward. Well, first you got to open it, but you push it forward to keep this from being able to be disengaged. Pull it back. And this is the way it goes with a lot of the G10 liner lock knives with rake. This one doesn't have it. Kind of find that interesting. So, yeah, but it's a good, strong lockup. Great bearings. Good action. Just depends if this is the kind of knife that you find attractive from a design standpoint. Well, I was going to say from a sharp standpoint, it's good there too. And, you know, my paper cutting skills are legendary. Yes, they are. Half the time I fail. So I'm good. I'm 50%. Lord. Yeah, real shiny, nice grind. Symmetrical. Looks like the grind is really, yeah, it's nice. It's well done. Very functional. You know what? Check it out. Blade HQ actually sells this one. I know Blade HQ doesn't sell all their models, that's for sure. 3.5 inch satin P105, $36.95. I mean, I don't know. Just saying that's pretty damn good. 8 1/4 overall, 3.5 inch blade, drop point satin plain, blah blah blah. G10 black blue. Right hand. Tip up, manual flipper, liner lock. 5.2 ounce. Oh, well, let me see if the other page got some more. It doesn't really have much. No, it doesn't have much. So, how about the weight? How much does this dog weigh? Let's find out. Okay, right on, 5.2. Somebody weighed it up accurately. 148 grams. So, 5.2 is not bad. Now, let's take a look inside. A little look-see. Yeah, they skeletonized the liners on that thing, didn't they? And up top, oh, down bottom too. Both ways. Yeah, lightens it up, doesn't it? So 5.2, not bad. Not bad. It's a chunk of change, and it's fat. But great blade design, good functional knife. You know, under 40 bucks. Kind of like the little blue accent here. Don't know that they needed to do that, but it's interesting. It'll work. Big, long G10 backspacer protects the edge of the blade, which is, I'm not going to complain about that. I mean, you know, that way things don't get pushed in there, come in contact with the blade if it's in your pocket and you got a bunch of stuff jumbling around in there with it, which you can do when you got a G10 scale because they don't mark up. Not easily, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, Rake is getting out there. I didn't get this one. I just kind of glazed over it and just thought, I don't know. It didn't really jump up and grab me. And then I read a couple of little online vignette reviews, and they were saying, you know, the action's really great. It's an awesome knife, very usable. And then I'm going, oh, maybe I need to take another look. And it kind of got me convinced to jump in and grab a bunch of different Rake models, like the 135 and this little wild dog, which is the 841, and, you know, that kind of thing. And, of course, my first love, the P121, which is awesome. But, you know, also Big Daddy, P138, Desert. Whew, isn't that wicked? I mean, he's a big old dog, isn't he? Big old dog. So, you know, and it just keeps on getting better, right? And the 128, of course, this is their blacked out SB version, Stonewash Black. It's, whoa, got the gentleman's folder here. Cool little knife, the 831 SF. Will wonders never cease. Yes, it's like, LTK, I think you've gone crazy today. You got damn near every Rake model sitting on the table. And it's fun. I just, you know, sometimes you got to just check and compare and do a little research. But no, I'm not going to. Yeah, these will be on my table sales or giveaways or something. But wow, I mean, what an opportunity to look at a line of knives that are really, the designs are really intriguing. I mean, don't you think? Don't you think? Like a Quaking look, a really cool sheep's foot, and really great design there. And of course, the 135 it's just wonderful. And the 128, my first love in the full stainless handle as well, with a harpoon type blade. So I think they are doing pretty damn well. Thank you so much for joining me. We got a mess. Somebody got to help me clean this up. You know what we do around here. And follow me on Instagram. If you don't, there could be consequences. I'll have to think of something, but there could be. And the giveaways, stay up on that. You might want to subscribe just so you could be eligible for the giveaways and things like that. It won't hurt nothing. You know what we do on this channel. We love them knives, so stay sharp.